Hola señores y señores, and welcome back to another episode of Napoli Career Mode. Where left off, we just started the January transfer window, and I decided to start off with requesting some funds because we needed some money. We had like 900,000 left from the summer transfer window, so we needed some money to bring in some players in. And well, we asked for 5,000, but they only wanted to give us not 5,000, 5 million. They only wanted to give us 2.5, so I decided to reject that. No offers. Yeah, about that. You can see what happened in the previous episode. So then I offered 4 million instead. I wanted to change something up in the, my objectives, but it was nearly impossible because I could barely do the objectives that were set on me right now. So I asked for 4 million, and they decided to accept that, and I'm like, right, let's accept it. And now we have 4 million. More to spend. I got Roberto Insigne, the other Insigne. I decided to let him go because he was kind of bad. I wasn't gonna use him. So 2,000 wages were covered. Doesn't really matter. So now I shortlisted some players. Well, we had these three. I mean, I wasn't sure who I would go for. I was still thinking. I'm like, who should I go for? So I'm like, right, let's just do our defense first. So I decided to go for Carlos Zambrano. And remember, last episode I explained why I wanted Zambrano, and I was gonna give him Gamberini because he was getting old, and Zambrano would be a perfect fit, playing all defensive positions in case anybody gets hurt. He would be the man there. It's 2.5 in Gamberini. Hope they say yes. That's around what they want, so it's good enough. And then I decided to go for Ricardo Alvarez in a second after I don't know, I went a little crazy, just looked at all three like a million times. Yep, I went for Ricardo Alvarez. And, well, the point was because he was really good on the ball. I mean, he wasn't really good physically, but I think he got better physically. So, for Ricardo Alvarez, I mean, I was unsure of who to go for because there was three players that I wasn't sure who I wanted. I wasn't really, so excited to get any of them. But I know I needed a different cam because Mendy sucked. And well, Jorginho. Sampdoria wanted Jorginho, and then well, we got an offer for Gonzalo Higuaín now. 41 million for Gonzalo Higuaín. That was kind of pricey. I wanted to counter offer a lot more, and they would have probably said yes, but it was Gonzalo Higuaín. I wouldn't have sold him any day of the week. So I decided to advance a little bit more until the Roma game. We will be playing the game against Roma. Because remember, we're 1 point ahead, and if we win, we can get 4 points ahead. And they wanted, I offered 2.5, they wanted 2.6. Alright, I'll just give you the 2.6. Well, Inter, they weren't interested in the players, so I'm just like, right, it's not worth it. Serie A preview, yeah, Real Madrid looking for Rooney, yeah, so realistic. Then we got our short list, and I go for Jorginho. Yep, that last name. However you say it, please tell me to say it in the comments down below. And well, I decided to go with Mendy again because I don't want him anymore in this club because I don't like him. I hate using him. He's bad. So yep, 2 million in Mendy. Hopefully say yes to that. And I decided to go for Nicolas Oleiro too, just because I want to get my cam position done. Went all the way down and found Mendy. I gave him no money, no government, but Mendy. Hopefully say yes to that. Mendy's worth more than Oleiro, and well, I guess that's good. It's good because they would say yes to that. Because if I only offer them a 5 million player, they might be, oh, I want 5 million in another player. But no, I just offered 5. So we go into this game against Napoli versus Roma. Well, it was a really important game. I mean, we could practically secure 4th place with a little bit of a gap if we lose or anything. If we win this game. If we lose, Roma will move on top of us. You will see the board right now. We're sitting in 4th with 36. Roma in 5th with 35. So if we lose this game, we'll be behind Roma by 2 points. If we tie it, we'll still be ahead by 1 point. And if we win it, we'll have a gap with 4 points. So it'll be really good to win the game. I went with my strongest squad. You can pause the video before if you wanted to see the lineup. And strengths this game. And then when the attack. Now, Bradley was on the ball. Bradley, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there with Bradley. I'm not sure. I was unsure between a cross and a shot. Now we were in the attack with Suarez. Suarez passing it to Mertens. Mertens returned. Mertens with a shot. And we're ahead in the game in the 26th minute with a perfect goal from Mertens. Taking the game to 1-0. Getting us that victory we need. Hopefully. The game's not over yet. Perfect shot off the post. He controlled it perfectly. 1-0. We're doing good. And now they're on the ball. They're crossing it in. Manga headering it out. I don't know what happened there. Bradley on the ball. Bradley with a shot. Rafael off the post. Oh my god. I was saved. Now we're on the ball. 45th minute. We were in their area. Passing it to Mertens. Pass it to Suarez. Suarez with a turn. Suarez with a shot off the post. And that could have made it 2-0 at halftime. But it was only 1-0. It's still not bad, guys. It's better than usual games as we end 0-0 in games. Now they're in the second half. They're in the attack. They go with Pujak and Lamela. Lamela with a shot, but Manga blocking it. Now they had a corner. Totti taking the corner. The mighty Totti taking it in. Headed it up. That guy stand up. Bradley. You're ready to block that. Now, later in the game, they were in the attack. Crossed it in. But Rafael was there. Rafael was man in the match this game. I mean, no doubt. He was doing amazing. But we were in the attack, but too late. 1-0. GG, no re. We just won the game against Roma, giving us 4 points ahead in 4th place. Secure in 4th place. And we go back with the transfer offer of Federico Fernandez. Now, this was a pretty interesting transfer offer because I do want to sell a defender. But I did not want to sell Federico Fernandez. I want to sell Britos. So I decided I might have left him for the right price, but I'm like, nope. In a second, I'll be like, no, I will not sell him. I was thinking about it real hard because I wanted to get rid of him. But then again, I didn't because I knew he could grow. He grew by 2 and I haven't played 1 game. So I rejected that offer. And I went straight back to my transfer negotiations. Not my transfer negotiations. After all those messages that get really annoying sometimes, I went to my sell players and I looked for Britos, the 27-year-old, 77 overall, and I decided to list him. He was worth more for some reason than Fernandez. Who knows why, but alright. I decided to transfer list him. Hopefully he leaves. And we had a transfer offer for Radosevic. Short-term loan. Accepting that. Go ahead. Have fun. Hopefully you come back better. Hopefully he comes back at 70. Probably not, though. And player loan. I mean, a monthly scouting update. Now, this monthly scouting update, I won't do a squad report for the reasons being this episode is kind of long. So I decided to just... Right now, I just went on a rejecting spree. Like, if you were under 80, 90, you were just leaving. Yeah, I was looking. I'm like, alright, let's just get rid of all these players. And I was just getting rid of players. I didn't want a lot of players there. Got rid of him. I got rid of him. And we were left with 3 players. I was about to sign him. He was looking pretty good, but I was looking at the player. I'm like, right, let's sign him, but no. Because he didn't have a green, like, if you look at the field thing, he was all yellow because he was unsure of where he wanted to play, so I decided to wait until he was green in one position he wanted to. And Moneybags Genoa. So Genoa had a takeover, financial takeover. So they might be looking to get some of my players. Hopefully they'll take Armero and Britos. Nicolas Ladeiro, they accepted the transfer offer. So 45,000, that's what he wanted. 4 years. I did not specify because I might not use him much. So that's how it went. And then we went straight into this. I went back and looked for some players, and I found some more players because I was unsure if I wanted Ladeiro. I found Anderson again. We wanted him in the first season, the first part of the season. But we didn't get him. He was alright. I mean, he was a little bit older and he wasn't looking too nice. But this guy, Classy, he was looking nice. He was young. He was 77 overall. I mean, he was worse in quotations than Anderson, but he was showing great potential, and I knew he would grow a lot. So I decided to, but first I decided to remove from shortlist Ricardo Alves because Inter did not want the player, and I decided to go for buy for Classy. And I decided to give him Gerard Mendy because I did not want him, and I decided to give him 2 million in Gerard Mendy. Just about what they should have set that for. And hopefully say yes to that. If Classy says yes, I won't get Anderson or Leledo. So I was looking at Anderson over Leledo. Zero transfer money and just Gerard Mendy because Anderson was worth less than Gerard Mendy. And so I decided to advance, and we went. And Frankfurt accepted the offer for Zambrano. Good to know. 20, exactly what he wanted. I wasn't gonna bother that. Do not specify because I might not play him a lot yet. Maybe if he grows a bit, I use him a lot because he is Peruvian and I want him in the team. And then I went back to my short list and I got rid of Jorginho because they weren't interested in Gerard Mendy. So then we went back and we just advanced him more. Manchester United transfer offer unacceptable. Of course, nobody wants Gerard Mendy because he sucks. And we were pushing the game against Parma. I stemmed all the way to the game against Parma. And Leledo accepted the contract. But under that, Fenerwood accepted the offer for Classy. Now that was I guess important, you could say. 50,000, 4 years. I wanted to make it important, but I decided to just leave it. Do not specify. You better say yes to that. And we'll be bringing a really good center mid to our team. Turkey wanted me for their international team, but no thanks. I'm not interested in the position. And then Serie A preview, Napoli versus Palermo. I was unsure if I wanted to play this game. I was thinking about it like, I should sim it just to get done with this, but I want to play it. But so I decided to actually sim it. But first I want to look at the calendar just in case, see what teams I had ahead, and I had Fiorentina next game. So I decided to sim this game. Reasons being, we were wasting too much time with this transfer window. So I decided to just sim it to get a good result from that. And we go straight into this game. Early goal from Suarez, the game changer. That's his new nickname. We were going all right in the game. I mean, you can't really tell from the sim match how it was going. They had an injury. And, yep. It just keeps going. We got 2-0 with Suarez. Very nice. Going in the second half, we got a goal with Hamsik, 61st minute, 3-0. You can't really commentate over the same game. We're approaching the end of the game. End of the game, 3-0. I mean, I bet you if we were to sim more games, we would probably be in a higher position than if I actually were playing them, because I'm not really good against the world-class computer. And, well, Zambrano accepted, so I'm just like, right, I'm accepting Zambrano. Zambrano, welcome to the team, the Peruvian. And Leledo, still unsure. Decided to stall it. And, well, new signing arriving of Zambrano. And then, well, we had Classy accept the offer. But first we had Insigne. Might move to Parma, but no thank you. Rejecting that because he is really good for me. And Classy, right, I decided to accept him. And that was it, guys. We got Classy instead of Leledo. Well, new signing arriving. Then we had transfer offer for Dumitru. I'd accept that. Because, I mean, I'm not using him, but I will use him in the future because he's actually growing really fast on the bench. So imagine if he actually plays a few games. And well, guys, that was pretty nice. And yeah, I said, Eduardo, I want to leave. I don't really care about this. And, well, we went back to our short list. And decided to get rid of Leledo because we don't need him anymore. And got rid of Anderson because we don't need him anymore. And, guys, that was it. We did our transfers. We got Classy. That was pretty good. I'll be ending the episode here, guys. Thank you for watching. To the top left is my channel. To the top right is my previous episode. To the bottom left is the subscribe button. To the bottom right is the next episode. Which is, guys, everybody. Tell me if you want me to buy anybody with the Armero money. Hopefully that's coming in. This has been Gogo, and adios.